You know, um, there was this one quote in the Bible. I can't really remember it too clearly, but I remember it was mainly talking about how you could tell people like who they were of by their fruits. You know, like if they were producing, fruits of God, then you could tell that they were of God. But if they were producing fruits of evil, wickedness, things of that nature, you could tell that they were wicked. They weren't of God. Say that to say that some people just lie because of like of who they claim, you know. Like you know, I haven't heard creators themselves say this, but a lot of fans of creators, let's get it to specific one, gay, say that they're inspired by Bleach. You're gonna tell me, it's specifically you say Gojo was inspired by Urahara. You're gonna tell me the white-haired, special-eyed, most glazed character, Kakashi, most glazed character in the show, mind you, most glazed character in the show. Best sad backstory where best friend turns evil. Manipulated. No, he wasn't manipulated. Was he? Yeah, you get the point. Sad backstory where best friend turns evil. And you're gonna tell me that he's inspired by Urahara. I want people to die of natural causes. First, I'm gonna kill you and bring peace to the ninja world. I'm gonna be the Wizard King. I'm gonna be the number one hero. I'm gonna be the Hokage, Databayo. And we can even look at like Megumin or Megumi. I don't know how you say that. It's been a while. I don't know how you say that name. And black hair and everything, mind you. Black hair. Matter of fact, a trio of two guys and one girl. I wonder where we saw that from. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They're genuinely just talking out of their behind if they say that they're not inspired by Naruto. You could literally just look at the characters and their personalities and you can already tell that they're inspired by Naruto. You could look at the character group and the excuse me, the way that the characters interact with each other, their group dynamic, and you can already tell that they're inspired by Naruto. I think that's Kakashi Hatake of the Hidden Leaf. I think that's the man who copied 1000 Jutsu. I think that's the copy ninja Kakashi Hatake. With the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course. And you're gonna tell me that that's inspired by that right there is inspired by Bleach. I was once in a comment section. There was this Gojo edit, and then they like switched it up, and they got they were basically tricking you into thinking it was a Gojo, and then it's glazed to Kakashi, and then in the comments, this thing. I don't watch Naruto or anything, but is that Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja who copied 1000 Jutsu of the Hidden Leaf? Then I don't even know. I may still have the screenshot. If I do, I'm gonna put it right here. But and you're gonna tell me, with the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course, and you're going to tell me that that's not inspired by Naruto. I should shoot you. I should shoot you for being so stupid and so gullible. Sometimes you cannot take what people say, and you have to genuinely look at their fruits in their actions so you can really see what type of person they are. And what the truth is, because most of the time action just do speak louder than words. Most of the time, I'm not going to say all the time, but most of the time they do. All right, because some people could feel one way and not act it out. But as I said, most of the times actions do speak louder than words. So based on the actions and the fact that all of these characters are all character-wise, at least, I'm not going to say power-wise. I'm not going to say power-wise because not all of them. They don't. They. I'm not. And from what I understand, a lot of them don't really borrow that much from the Naruto power system. You know. But when I see, but they definitely, but they. I can see a lot of similarities with the Bleach power system, though. So on that front, I can agree. Yeah, they're inspired by Bleach on the power system. But character-wise, you're LARPing. You're LARPing. They're inspired by Naruto, unironically. Like when I look at Todo, I see Rock Lee and Might Guy in him. That's what I see in Todo. When I look at like Itadori, I see a Naruto that lost all his friends. Like if Nagato did not bring back Naruto's friends, that's what I see. I see Itadori. There's nothing similar to these, like when character-wise, there's nothing similar to these characters in Bleach characters. Unironic, like nothing, just absolutely nothing. You can literally look at Geto and you dead see Obito. Like you genuinely just see Obito backstory and all. Like, oh, I took a significant loss and my freaking girl died. Matter of fact, even though that's not the reason why Obito started the war at all, well, I'm not gonna say at all, because if Ren didn't die, he wouldn't have started the war, but she was not the reason why the war started. I know it's really it shouldn't be that confusing to understand, but yeah, as I said, Obito and Geto, you dead see the similarities. My girl died, I started a war, my girl died. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna become evil and start killing people to rid us of curses. They're best friends too. Yo, like the whole, like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. People just generally have no like media understand. Like they can't read. They lack media literacy. It's just that simple. People keep saying Black Clover inspired by Bleach. My behind. People swear that Naruto was not the underdog. He is. He had no control over his chakra. According to freaking Hagoromo, he generally had no talents given to him from Minato or Kushina. He was a dunce. Like, that man was talentless. He was just very scrappy with what he had. He just knew how to use what he had at the time. As he got older, he started to actually get better battle IQ, though, thankfully. What else? I'm trying to think of any other like similarities. Oh yeah, and that was with that I bring all that up to say with Asta. Asta has no fucking magic. He dead has no magic. He's the underdog. He is just good at using what he has, which is his strength, his swords, and his demon. He's just good at using what he has, just like Naruto is. I'm not gonna lie, if you dead look at me and say that Tanjiro has nothing in common with Naruto, I might just spit on you. I might just do it. What other new gens? Well, I don't think I have to say much for Deku. I really don't. Even the beginning part of the fandoms were similar. As much as I hate to admit it, a lot of people, like, if you ever searched up Naruto and Sasuke back in the old days, you would instantly regret it. I'm telling you, you would instantly regret it. I don't know why, but back then, a lot of people, it's like people were using anime as a gateway to, like, show that they like to like open that closet. Like, dude, these characters are straight like 12-year-old kids. Why are you making them gay? Basically, I say all that to say that all the new gens are inspired by Naruto. I generally cannot think of one new gen that isn't inspired by Naruto, and if there is, then I hope that somebody could like leave it in the comments or something. And if you say otherwise, then you're retarded, you lack media literacy, and you are in denial. It's really that simple. And I would usually sit there and try to argue with somebody, but as I am realizing, it raises my cortisol because you can't really win an argument with a retard. So I'm just gonna put it in simple terms for you. You're just an idiot, you know. That's low key like saying like Ragna isn't inspired by Dante, bro. You could dead just look at the character design of Ragna and say that he's not inspired by Dante. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you say he's not. And I know he is because the creator literally made the damn Blaze Blue world based on a whole bunch of things he likes. And he obviously likes Dante if he has Ragna in there because this nigga is half vampire. He's half vampire. He's half vampire. Like, this man is half vampire. I don't even know who this man's dad is, nor his mom, because I'm pretty sure he was like an orphan. Freaking, you could really, now that I'm thinking about it, you could dead look at the backstory of Ragna too, and I'm just peeping that just like Dante, he had a bad past, but later on realized that he did not want to have that past. He did not want to be known as Ragna the Blood Edge, a murderer, and he decided to change up his ways. Just like Dante decided to change up his ways. Sorry, back to the Naruto stuff. Mind you, Naruto... Back to the freaking Naruto and Itadori thing. Mind you, Naruto, I know a lot of people like to deny this. I guess people like forget about this fact. But the Nine Tails was literally the entire reason behind... Hold up. Naruto suffering and why he struggled so much with chakra control, bro. The Nine Tails was the entire reason why Naruto was suffering in the first place, bro. First, he was getting tortured by the villagers around him because he was a Jin Cherokee. Then, the Nine Tails itself would, like, mentally torture him, mind you. Especially when they first meet, you know? He's saying they're talking about, like, I can't wait to kill you and eat you. All demon-like, alright? Every time Naruto uses his power, since then, somebody close to him ends up getting hurt, and Naruto himself gets hurt, and his lifespan gets reduced. Hold up. Sorry. I don't see what, like, people are not getting. This man, I don't understand why people keep acting like the Nine Tails was some sort of blessing. It's not. People keep acting like it was an advantage that Naruto had. It really wasn't. Because the Nine Tails almost broke out and killed Naruto. He hurt his best friends. He was reducing his lifespan. Nine Tails wasn't really doing much for him, gang. And it was disrupting his chakra and making it harder for him to use his own chakra pool. Because he kept getting confused between his chakra and the Nine Tails chakra. So, why are we sitting here acting like this was a good thing? You people genuinely, like, lack reading comprehension. And you're retarded. And y'all just make up your own agendas. Why am I even saying this? I already know this information. I guess I just want to spread the word, bro. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Jesus love you, bro. Have a blessed day.